Hey guys, welcome to Cats Out the Bag. Make sure to subscribe, and if you want to watch the whole thing, you can watch it on YouTube or listen on Spotify.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Cats Out the Bag. I'm super excited to be filming for you all today. Happy Thursday everyone. Woo woo. Thursday, it's the best day of the week because it's podcast day. It's currently a Tuesday while I'm filming this podcast. But yeah, hope you're having a lovely, whatever day you're watching this, hope you're having a lovely day. Might be a Thursday, might not be. You know what, if it's a Saturday while you're listening to this, you're lucky. Tuesday for me, horrible day. Don't like Tuesdays. Tuesdays are my worst days at uni, so no happy about that. But anyway, in today's podcast, I'm going to be doing a boy talk. So I've done a girl talk before. I've done a uni updates, I've done story times, I've done like 3 dilemmas videos, and I've done a girl talk. I need to do a boy talk now, so here we go, boy talk time. And then I feel like we've got the whole selection, you know. But yeah, I think I'm just going to get straight into it, because the last podcast I did, I was rambling for 10 minutes before I got into it, and it was like a really long one. It was like nearly an hour long, so thinking maybe this one shouldn't be quite so long. But then again, I have got some cool things to talk about. So my mum's coming up to see me this weekend, which I'm super excited about. So she's coming on Saturday night. So, and my 2 like closest friends from school are coming up to see me as well. It's one of their birthdays, like next week, so we're going to celebrate this week. So I'm going to be going out with them, which will be really fun. And then, yeah, my mum's coming as well. Anyway, I'm just going to get straight into this because I don't want this one to be like ridiculously long. What I've decided I'm going to do is the dilemmas podcasts are going to be longer. They're going to be like nearing an hour. The uni updates are going to be quick half-hour ones. Story times probably like 20 minutes, and girl talk, boy talks probably around half an hour. So we've got like a bit of a range there. The dilemmas are the really long ones, of course. Uni updates are obviously going to be a bit shorter. I'm going to do them each month, so I do need to film another one of those because the last one was 2 weeks ago, I think. So yeah, I'm going to do one each month, so that's always something to look forward to. But yeah, I mean story times probably won't be as frequent because I feel like they're quite hard to do. You've got to make a whole long video on just a story. Like, I've got to sit down and actually think about what's gone on in my life that I can actually have a story time about. I'm not sure there's anything that important that I can actually have a story time about. The last one I did alright. It was one of my most viewed podcasts. The uni updates one is the most viewed though, so I feel like I'm definitely going to make the most of doing one of those each month because they are clearly popular. Okay, should we just get into this? I feel like we should just get straight into it. No faffing around, nothing. Not got a question of the week this week because I've been filming 2 podcasts on the same day, so I didn't have enough time to put 2 up. Well, I did, I just forgot. Like, I put up one because I forgot to put up the other one. I know I'm not the smartest of the bunch, but I'm just going to have to deal with that. Has just reminded me to put one on my story for next week though. It'll give me some more time to actually think about it. But anyway, so first boy talk question. So, what do I do when my boyfriend has a girl best friend and I feel like she is his main priority? Nuh-uh. Okay, girl best friends, fine. Okay, the term girl best friend and boy best friend, I don't think that's necessary. Like, a friend who's a girl, that's fine. I wouldn't say I'd want them to be your best friend, the one you go to with everything. Because if you're going to them with like problems, I'm not sure that's going to be the best thing. But a friend, absolutely fine. You can have a friend who's a girl, you can have a friend who's a boy, you know, absolutely fine. Girl best friend, I don't like the idea of that, personally. Always hanging around with a girl. People are going to be thinking she's your girlfriend. Don't like that. She can be a friend. If you're hanging out with them one-on-one more than like 3 times a week, I don't think that's right. Personally. Even if those 2 know that they're just friends, I personally wouldn't want that. no thank you. Especially if, as the girlfriend, I hadn't met the girl. Like, I'd want to meet her to get her vibe, see if she's a girl's girl or not. Like, if she's all girl's girl, that's absolutely fine. She can do what she wants, because if I feel like she sticks by me, then no, she's not going to stick by me because she's obsessed with the boy. Anyway, the problem here is that the boyfriend puts her first. That is a huge problem. I don't really think that's okay. As soon as a boy starts putting someone else first who isn't you, or like his mum, or like his family, then we've got a bit of a problem. Like, the fact that it's a girl. Fair enough if, like, I had plans with him, and I had plans with him every single day. Like, if our plans were literally, like, sit at home and watch film, and then the boys said to him, like, oh, do you want to go out for dinner? I'd say, absolutely go. Like, you do you. You go out for that dinner, because I'm not, like, we don't have, like, plans. We see each other all the time. There's no problem there. Go out for dinner, you know? But if we had a plan to go out for dinner, and he said, oh, look, my girl best friend, she's asked, Sophia, she's asked if I can go out for lunch. Probably going to be running a bit late for dinner. I'm really sorry, hon. But, you know, I haven't seen her in a while. I'd be like, no, we have plans for dinner. You make sure that your plans are over before dinner. Like, otherwise you ain't going, you know? Like, I know I can't tell you what to do, but you're not going if your plans are going to overrun into our time that we're meant to be spending together. Absolutely not. That's just not okay. Like, no thank you. I want, angers me a bit, you know. There is no way that they're just not getting priority over me if I'm your girlfriend. Sorry, that's not okay. I know some people might think that that's a little bit like OTT, but I'm not sure. I feel like you need to befriend the girl best friend, and then you two can hang out together, and then if she gets a boyfriend, you can all hang out together. But as long as you like you wouldn't be hanging out with her boyfriend just one-on-one, would you? She'd find that weird. So I think that's what you need to know. But as long as she has respect for you, then you shouldn't have anything to worry about. But then again, I don't know. If she's his main priority, you're going to have to work that out. And she might be very like, well, I know I'm his main priority and I'm going to get his attention whenever I want it. And if she's like that, then obviously that's not great. Like, I'm not sure about that. But I'd say make friends with her though. I feel like that's probably what you've got to do. It's the best thing you can do, and you need to not get upset when you see them together, because they're not probably thinking it's a bad thing at all. Like, it is his best friend, so as long as she respects you, then I think you should be fine. I mean, you should be. I say should be because who knows? Who actually knows that this, like, I don't know. We'll see, won't we? I really, really hope that you can make it work though, because you obviously love your boyfriend. The fact that you're getting jealous over this for obvious reasons. So yeah, I hope that everything works out there, because that's not a nice situation to be in, like, at all. Anyway, let's get into the next question. Okay. Oh, this is like a different kind of one. It's not like about a relationship, it's more just like a question. So what are the 3 most important things a guy must have / be for you to have a relationship with him? So this is obviously different for everyone, so I feel like maybe you're asking like specifically for my opinion on this one, which obviously you can do. I'm happy to give my opinion. I feel like maybe I should do a whole podcast on like that, but I would say loyalty is absolutely up there. If he's not loyal, I don't like that. Like, I feel like you need loyalty in a relationship. You absolutely do. You need to know that you can trust that person, and loyalty is definitely the key to a happy relationship. And I feel like you can't be in a relationship unless you are like loyal to each other, you know. Like, trust, it's the same thing, like trust and loyalty. If he trusts you and you trust him and you're loyal to each other, then there you go, you're fine. But yeah, if there's no loyalty there, then I don't want it. Imagine like you guys were like, okay, say you were like staying in for the night and he was going on a night out with the boys. Imagine you didn't trust him, and imagine he wasn't loyal. Like, no, that's not what you want at all. Like, you want to be able to trust them on a night out and know that he's going to be loyal to you, and like that is, if his loyalty's light with you, then you're all good. I'm gonna say the next one is like someone who can make you smile or laugh. Laugh is a great one. Same kind of banter. Banter's the only word I can think of. Same kind of banter as me. I hate that word, but you know what I mean. Like, finds the same things funny as I do. Because if I show him a video of like a cat falling off of a sofa and he doesn't laugh, I mean, it's not a big deal, but come on, if people make me feel bad about what I find funny, that's just, if they're like, that's not funny, I'll be like, go away then. You know? Loyalty's the main thing, definitely, that's like number one. But like, same wavelength. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't think of a specific thing, so I don't mean funny, but I mean like, can laugh at the funniness and also doesn't take life too seriously. That kind of comes under the same aspect, because I do not take life too seriously. I'm so clumsy, I fall over everything. I just, sometimes I'm a bit like, I don't even care, do what you want kind of thing. Just don't really take it too seriously. So yeah, I feel like that was kind of 3 things, but yeah, I want to have a fun life, you know, so don't take life seriously. Laugh at me, that's fine. If I can laugh at you, great. Like, if we can just like take the piss out of each other and laugh at each other, I feel like that's funny. That's what I like. Otherwise it's too serious. Don't like a serious relationship. Like, no, that's not nice. And I'd say open and honest. That kind of comes under loyalty, but I mean in a different way. So loyalty is obviously like with the person you're with, la la la. Open and honest, I mean like open to talk about their day, happy to say like what's gone on in their life, you know, open communication, that kind of thing. Like, if there's a constant line of communication, great, you guys constantly know where the other one lies, and if you feel something bad's happening, you can ask them and they'll be open and honest, say it black and white. You know, because I feel like without openness and honesty, things can build up in your head a bit, and then you can just like snap at one moment and like not even mean to. So, you know, I do think openness and honesty is a, well, I feel like I probably said about 5 different things just then. Whoops. But yeah, I couldn't just think of one, so I'm gonna go with all of those. I know that doesn't really count, and I'm sorry, but I can't think of just one. Like, that's so hard. Anyway, should we go on to the next question? So, okay, how to let a guy down gently when they're lovely but you're just not interested. Oh, this one's really sad. So this is, I don't know if this counts as boy talk, does it? I guess it does, because we like talking about boys. Yeah, this is boy talk. So, how to let a boy down gently when they're lovely, just not interested. Oh, this is really, really tricky. It's tricky. Like, you can't do the whole "it's not me, it's you" thing. You just can't do that. That's just, oh, you can't. You've got to be like, I really value you as a person, I really love having you in my life, you're so lovely, like, honestly, there's nothing wrong with you at all, I just don't really have those romantic feelings for you at this point. You could say, I don't know if anything will develop in the future, and of course I'll let you know if it does, but at the moment I just don't have a romantic connection and feelings towards you. I think it's better to just be completely honest there, rather than like go a bit off track, because otherwise like they're going to get the wrong idea. If you say like, oh yeah, I'm really attracted to you, I just don't think that it's going to work, then they'll be like, oh, she's attracted to me, like, yeah, it's going to be fine, mate. You just got to say sorry and understand that it's really hard for them. Like, they might come back and, you said he's a really lovely boy, but you know how boys can be when they get turned down. He could just be like, oh, well, I didn't want you anyway, haha, that was just a joke, haha, and you've just got to deal with it and like walk away. But just be truthful, tell them how you feel, and maybe say like, if I felt like that, of course I'll let you know, just, I feel like we're not right for each other, we're not very compatible, and, you know, maybe if you give him a compliment or something, that would be nice, but again, you don't want to really lead him on. I don't know, it's a really tricky one because you don't want to lead him on. You said he's a really nice boy, so I really hope he wouldn't take it too much to heart. Obviously, you've not been together or anything, so it's a bit different. Okay, anyway, I'm going to do the next question now, which is, what should I do if I fancy one of my closest mates and don't know how to tell them? Okay, so this person like fancies one of their really close mates and just basically doesn't know how to tell them. Life is too short to just sit in silence and not talk about it. You know, you have to tell them, like, you have to. If you really like someone, you need to tell them. There's no way that you can just like go about your life not telling them, because what if you see them get into a relationship? Like, you really need to, I just think you really need to just tell them, you know, like, honesty is the best policy. As I keep saying, this is such a feel-good podcast. I just filmed one that was all about cheating and it was horrible, all of the dilemmas in that one. This is nice. This is like a nicer one. I think if you're friends first, then it makes the best relationships. Think of like Ross and Rachel. Okay, maybe not that one, that wasn't the best example. Think of Chandler and Monica. They made such a lovely couple. So if you like this person, I can't remember if you said, yeah, you said they're one of your friends, I really think go for it. I just think say what you want to say. You feel comfortable with this person, clearly, say your friend. It's easier to start a relationship than if you were both just two strangers. You've just got to be you and just say, like, look, this is how I feel, this is what I want. I don't know if you want it too. I'm really sorry to be so forward, but I like you. And I think that would work. And then if you just say, like, if you don't feel the same, then I'm more than happy to stay as friends. I just needed to get it off my chest in case there was something and you felt something too. And you can say, like, I'm happy to just, like, completely forget this. By the way, it could, like, literally be a text message. You could literally text them. I'd say, like, somewhere where you can see that they've read it, not on text message, because the amount of people they could show that to. I would say, honestly, use Snapchat, because you can see when someone screenshotted a message. You can see, like, when someone saved a chat, and you can see when they've seen it. You can see when they're active, all of that. So I would say Snapchat's a good one, because then you know if they've just seen it and ignored it, which would be horrible. I really hope they haven't done that. But I would just tell them, you know, it could be really great. You could have a great time, you know. So I would definitely say, obviously it's the best. Obviously it's best to, like, tell the person you like. Imagine you're just sitting there and, like, you see him, like, talking to someone else. That would make you so sad. Tell them. You have to just tell them how you feel. And maybe just say, like, oh, look, I'm sorry, but, like, this person said that you might like me. Like, is that true? Or just say, like, oh, I heard from someone that you were looking at me the other day. Like, I kind of like you. Do you like me? No, that's too forward. I couldn't do that, you know. I don't know. This is tricky. You can't hide it, though. You can't hide it, because you're just going to fall in love with this person, and you don't want to fall in love and then not be with them. That's not nice. Oh, what's your type on paper? That's the next question. Okay, I guess that does count as boy talk. So my type is tall, dark and handsome. I know it's so basic, but it just is. Like, that just is my type. Like, they don't even have to be tall. I don't know why I always say that. Just dark, handsome. That's what I like. If they're taller than me, that's absolutely fine. I'm 5'4". It's not hard to be taller than me, you know? So, yeah, I'm going to say anywhere from, like, 5'8" upwards, I'd be fine with. Because my mum's 5'8" and she's a bit taller. Like, she's a lot taller than me. Yeah, and then I can wear, like, 4-inch heels and still be the same height as them. That's not bad, I don't think. So I would say, yeah, anywhere from 5'8" up. But, like, by the way, I don't mean, like, by dark. I kind of just mean dark features. You know, I like tanned, like, dark hair. Not black. Don't like black hair. Like, dark brown. Beard. Tattoos. Muscly. Piercings. That kind of thing. I love that look. Like, I love muscles. You know, I love a muscly guy. I've literally just described my boyfriend. Okay, so what do you do when you and a guy end, but then he starts dating your best friend and it becomes awkward? Okay, well, that is not your best friend. That's not okay. Like, she probably guided you into breaking up with him as well, if they feel like, if that's your best friend. So maybe she was doing that for her own good, which is just a horrible, horrible thought. Ugh, no, I don't like that at all. Surely she's not your best friend. Like, I'm so sorry, but you need to cut that whole situation out of your life. That isn't just not okay. I do not like that at all. One bit. Not nice. That's just not nice from your best friend in the slightest. That's so sad. What a horrible, horrible best friend and boyfriend. But, you know, he's an ex. You get rid of him. I don't think that's very nice. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, so, oh, that's so sad. Anyway, this is the last question, and this is just a really simple one. It's just, have you ever said I love you to a boy? Yeah, I have. My boyfriend. So, yeah. Anyway, that was really, really simple. That's actually a really short episode, just because I got through those questions a lot faster than I thought that I would. So, yeah, that one wasn't actually as long as I thought it would be. Probably not even 25 minutes. Actually, yeah, it probably was about 25 minutes in total. But I feel like sometimes short, snappy ones are nice. I don't know what you guys prefer. Obviously, I'm gonna need your opinion, because your opinion matters to me. Oh, you've done 2 girl talks. Yeah, they were both literally on the half-hour mark. The dilemmas ones were 45 minutes and 40 minutes. University life, half-hour. Story time, 25. So yeah, this is one of the shorter ones. Obviously, the dilemmas ones are a lot longer. I've already said all of that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. And if you did, definitely give it a big thumbs up. Hang on, if you're watching on YouTube, give it a massive thumbs up and also subscribe, as that would mean the world to me. I'd be very, very grateful if you'd subscribe. And if you're watching on, if you're listening on Spotify, give it a like and a 5-star rating and a follow. A follow and a 5-star rating, I think I mean. I don't know, I'm kind of lost now, but just subscribe, because I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm not even close, but I feel like we can do it together. We can do it. We can get to 5,000 subscribers. 5,000, 1,000. 1,000 is my goal for the end of, no, I was saying 1,000 by Feb, but that's just not even realistic. I don't know why I thought that would be realistic. Like, I'm thinking 100 by the end of the year. So I would love a subscribe, because I feel like a lot of the people who watch these podcasts aren't subscribed. Well, I actually know for a fact that a lot of the people who watch these podcasts aren't subscribed, which is so sad. Like, subscribe, guys. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video podcast, which will be one step closer to Christmas, which is so exciting. I'm actually starting to think that maybe I should start making Christmas pods, because the one after this one will probably be a Christmas one. You know what I'm going to do before I go off to Christmas? I'm not going to do any work while I'm on Christmas. I'm going to pre-film loads of pods, get them all done. How exciting. Yeah, anyway, adios guys, thanks for listening.